Hello everybody! My name's Pam and welcome to my YouTube channel. I post English lessons, information about study abroad, and test preparation for PTE. Today is very exciting. You're going to learn how to attack a PTE question type. And this question type just entered PTE in August 2025. It's called Summarize Group Discussion. But first, let's talk about templates. Are you panicking about new PTE changes and templates? Many students are. So let's get clear. Lots of PTE test takers use templates for various PTE question types. And many templates look like this. Look how long and complex this is. Complex templates are not just difficult, they're dangerous. Why? Complex templates cannot fit the meaning of every different question. It's just impossible. And if your meaning doesn't make sense, you'll lose a lot of points. Also, PTE really doesn't want you to use templates like that. They're even paying some human examiners so they can find template users. If you use lots of fancy words but your ideas don't match the question, that's a red flag for template use. So, don't use crazy complex templates. But it is fine to use very simple, flexible templates. So now, let's learn the new PTE question type, Summarize Group Discussion. Summarize Group Discussion joined Section 1 of the PTE in August 2025. It's the 7th speaking question type. You'll hear 3 speakers having a conversation for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then it's your turn to summarize what they said. You speak into the microphone and you have 40 seconds to respond. Now you might panic. You might think, oh, it's so long I'll forget it. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news, you don't need to remember all of it. The bad news, you do need to understand the main ideas and the group dynamic between the speakers. Group dynamic just means, did they agree? Did they disagree? How? Now don't worry, I've got a simple plan to help you score well, even if you forget a few details. We'll use a simple 2-step strategy. Step 1, listen for 3 things: the topic of the conversation, whether the speakers agree or disagree, and one main idea from each speaker. You do not need to remember full sentences. Step 2, speak using my simple, flexible template. The speakers talked about blah, blah, blah. 2 of them agreed that blah, but 1 disagreed strongly. One speaker said that, another suggested that, a third speaker was of the opinion that. Depending on the conversation, you should adjust this line. You can change it to they all agreed with each other that, or they all disagreed with each other about whether. The most important thing is to say the topic and the group dynamic first. Those are easy ways to get big points, so say them early. That way you get the big points, even if you run out of time for smaller details. Now, let's try a practice example.
I think online learning is great for teenagers. It gives them more flexibility to manage their time and take responsibility for their own learning.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And I'd add that online learning can actually improve time management skills. They learn how to organize their day and stay focused without constant supervision.
Personally, I don't think it works. Teenagers often lack the discipline to study on their own. Besides, online learning can be really isolating. There's not enough social interaction, and that's essential, especially for teens.
Now note, this example was much simpler than a real PTE task. In the actual test, the conversation is longer, more natural, and the speakers may speak more than once. But this short version is great for learning the strategy. So, let's summarize that conversation using our template. The speakers talked about online learning. 2 of them agreed that online learning was good, but one disagreed strongly. One speaker said that online learning was flexible. Another suggested that online learning helped people learn time management. A third speaker was of the opinion that teenagers don't have the discipline for so much self-study. That speaker also said that people get lonely when they study online. Simple, clear, done. That strategy will get you over 65 points if you use it properly. But if you're already able to use that strategy well, you can aim for a higher score. Here are 3 tips for how to do that. 1. Change the speaker's words. If the speaker says, "Online learning is flexible," don't just repeat, "Online learning is flexible." Say, "Online learning allows students to manage their own schedules." 2. Use fancier linking phrases. If you can easily remember the simple template I gave you, try to upgrade it with fancier, more specific phrases. Don't say, "Another speaker said." Say, "However, another speaker provided a different perspective by saying." 3. Don't say "said." Use wider vocabulary. Argued, emphasized, responded. Now, PTE loves it when you change the speaker's words, use fancy linking phrases, and show a wide vocabulary, but you must use these strategies perfectly. For example, if you use a fancy linking phrase but get the meaning or grammar wrong, you will lose points. Using fancy words wrongly is worse than not using them at all. So, stick to my simple template if you're not confident. It's fine. You'll still get a really good score. So, let's summarize how to summarize group discussion. Step 1. Listen for 3 things: topic, whether the speakers agree or disagree, and 1 point from each speaker. Step 2. Use my template. It will force you to say the topic and the group dynamic first, and that will get you the most points. If you're preparing for the PTE now, here are 3 more ways I can help you. 1. My PTE book. Get on the wait list. It's coming soon. 2. A study plan. Failed before? I'll meet you on Zoom, analyze what you need to fix, and give you a clear study plan. 3. Coaching. Spaces are limited, but reach out and I'll do my best to fit you in. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, lovely people. Now go smash your PTE. But first, don't forget to subscribe. I post about learning English, studying abroad, and simple, practical PTE videos.